In this video, we are required to find the value of x such that x is greater than 0, that is, x is a positive integer. Now, log to base 3 of 28 minus 3 to power x is equal to 2 to power log to base 2 of 3 minus x. Before I proceed, I would like you to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and also share the video. Sharing is an act of love, and love doesn't cost a thing. Before I deviate, let us go straight into the problem. The question is log to base 3 of 28 minus 3 to power x equals to 2 log to base 2 of 3 minus x. Now, we need to look for a way to rewrite this. Let us remember that in law of logarithm, if we have a to power log to base a of x, we will have x as the answer. So in this case, 2 log to base 2 of 3 minus x will give me 3 minus x. So instead of writing this 2 log to base 2 of 3 minus x, I'll write 3 minus x in place of it. That becomes log to base 3 of 28 minus 3 to power x will give me 3 minus x. Now, I will now have to convert this expression or equation in logarithm as an equation in exponents. That becomes 3 to power 3 minus x is equal to 28 minus 3 to power x. Now, how did I go about writing this? If I have log to base a of b equals to, say, c, then a to power c will now be b. I applied this here. Now, I now have an exponential equation. So 3 to power 3 divided by 3 to power x is 28 minus 3 to power x. Let's remember that in subtraction law of indices, if I have a to power m dividing a to power n, I will have the result as a to power m minus n. So this law is what I applied here. That is here. Now, it becomes 3 to power 3 divided by 3 to power x is equal to 28 minus 3 to power x. If I cross multiply, I have 3 to power x bracket 28 minus 3 to power x is equal to 3 to power 3, which is 27. I cross multiplied to get this expression. Now, if I open the bracket, 3 to power x times 28 minus 3 to power x times 3 to power x will give me 27. Now, this 3 to power x times 3 to power x is like saying 3 to power 2x. There is a minus in front of it, plus 28 3 to power x is equal to 27. So I will now bring this 27 to this side to give me minus 27 is equal to 0. I now have a quadratic equation. Let 3 to power x equals to, let's say, y. Now, here it becomes minus y squared plus 28y minus 27 is equal to 0. So we see we have a quadratic equation. Now, to solve the quadratic equation, we will now have to use factorization method. Minus y squared, 28 will now be written as 27y plus y minus 27 is equal to 0. If I group it, I can factorize y out, minus y out from the first bracket. Minus y is common, y minus 27. And in the second, plus 1 is common, y minus 27 is equal to 0. So y minus 27 and minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. So y equals to 27 or y equals to minus 1 or plus 1. Now, we are not done with the question yet. Let us recall that 3 to power x is equal to y. Now, when y is 27, 3 to power x will now be 3 to power 3, and x is equal to 3. And when y is 1, 3 to power x is equal to 3 to power 0, because 3 to power 0 is 1. Then x is equal to 0. If we put in the value of 3 in the original question, we will have the same answer. But let us remember that the condition is that x is greater than 0. So this cannot be the answer, and our answer is x is equal to 3.